Hey everybody, I went to my local Target and I found Series 6 of Jazwares World of Halo figures. Pretty happy to have found them. Been looking for these for quite a while now, and I got pretty lucky finding the whole set. The first figure I'm going to review is Atriox here, but I have all of the other figures in this series, wave, whatever you want to call it. So expect reviews of those figures in the near future. But let's get this guy open. I will show you the articulation and detailing at the same time of this figure. His little club, I think it has a specific name, I'm not too sure, but it's really nice. It's got clear translucent plastic that I think is a little bit bendable. Yeah, it's a little bit bendable at the end there, which is nice so it doesn't break. Some detailing on the handle. I'll take it out actually. Fits in his hand pretty good. It's actually holding on to it pretty tight. Nice little wrap around it. But yeah, looks really good. His robotic arm looks great. No pegs in the arm, which is some of the upgrades I was talking about. Wraps around the arm, separately painted. This big shoulder piece is actually a part of the chest, well, torso area I should say, and does not really prohibit the arm pretty much at all. I guess if you wanted to have his arm go all the way up, it goes a little less up on his right hand side, but oh well. His back has a lot of nice detailing as well, nice sculpting. One peg here on either side of his legs, but the bottom part does not have a peg, which I guess is fine. I would have preferred if both of them didn't have a peg, but you know, can't complain too much. No pegs in the arms and one peg in the legs is fine with me. Something that they could improve upon, of course. His feet have wrap on them. It's even painted on the bottom. That's pretty awesome. It's the peg hole layout. His kneecaps are pretty detailed. Top of his feet. Typical articulation, just double jointed knees, swivel at the foot, and whatever this is called, I guess a hinge, right? So, hinge there. He can turn quite a lot. He can't crunch too much. There's a little bit there, but not enough. His chest. The belts are so detailed. His face looks amazing. They really got a lot of detail on a tiny little head. And his braids on his beard look great. His head moves an okay amount. Can turn about that much. It's the top of his head. This is the back. That back hair and the front beard definitely prohibit his head articulation a little bit, but I don't know. Definitely looks a lot better with the hair than without. He's got this shoulder piece and this arm blade kind of thing. No pegs on the arm, just like the other arm. And his hand looks pretty good with some wrap around it. But yeah, this figure looks great. Here's what he looks like with all the other big bad guys from the World of Halo line. Got Jaga, Eshram, Hyperius, and Tartarus. I don't know which one's which, but Atriox actually does not come with a hexagon plate, and he looked a little bit short compared to all the other figures, so I actually just gave him one just so you guys can tell the height. So you can see that he's basically the same size as all the other brutes. He looks a little bit shorter just because I have him crouched. It's just the position I have him in. And Jaga is partially off his stand, so they're all about the same height. I think Atriox fits really well with these guys. Here's what Atriox looks like next to Halo Infinite Master Chief. I think they scale pretty decently well. I think Atriox is probably a little bit bigger than he is right here, but Tartarus is actually much taller than Atriox, which I find pretty interesting. So that concludes the review. I hope you guys enjoyed. I actually really like this figure. You guys gotta let me know what you guys think of this in the comments, and I will be getting the other reviews of the figures in this series out to you pretty shortly after I upload this one, if not at the same time. So thank you for watching and stay tuned.